Alright, welcome to a commentary on Fairy Tail episode 10. It's Natsu versus Ezra, a battle. Awesome, this is going to be really, really good, especially if we see more of Ezra's interesting re-equip armor. Anyhow, this is the sub version, so I'm going to have to read off the subs fairly quick. I have the updated mic audio thing, so it'll go out when I'm not talking, and it'll instantly come back on when I am talking. So hopefully that's not an annoyance and more of a benefit, because it is that way in my Let's Plays. So that I suppose. So hopefully that is a pro and not a con. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to keep switching the options back and forth. So anyhow, what's the last thing? Oh yeah, my name is Cool Guy for you. So let's get this thing going. 3, 2, 1, go. Man, there's always a lot to say at the beginning and the end. Wow. Well, it's doing the typical intro information. Fiore, a world of magic and guilds and wizards. Top Guild, Fairy Tail. I know. And I know why they do this intro. Intro explanation. I know why they do it. It's because this series is supposedly hundreds of episodes. So if you start here, or here, they're going to explain the world so that you're filled in, essentially, and can start anywhere. So that, let's say the latest episode was episode 500. People who started before 500 would understand, and people who started at 500, episode 500, would understand what the whole thing is about. So, it's and same with 250 or 100 or 50 or 75 or whatever. People, if they started at any of those episodes, because of this method, and it's doing the intro right now, so, but however they use this method, well, if they do use this method like that throughout the whole thing, then people are going to be brought up to speed instantly, because they got the explanation of the entire plot, the world. So, and in just a basic, quick, fast-paced way. So I think it's a really good idea. We need, I don't know. It would be pretty interesting to read the comments on Lucy versus Ezra. Not fight, but, pick who people would pick as the more cute and attractive female. I don't know. I really don't know. I think people would go with Lucy more so, because she's more of the primary, but given Ezra's requips and armor outfits, I think a lot of people would also go Ezra. So it's doing a recap, which is also a good idea. The only problem with the intro explanation and the recap is it takes away from the episode as a whole to progress in the plot. So the guild masters are talking about the dark guilds being a problem. So Zeref's magic is sealed. Why didn't they destroy the dang thing? Probably shouldn't have said dang, but whatever. Fairy Tail. Why didn't they destroy the darn demon staff wand thing? Zeref's evil demonic magic. Dark magic, demon magic, lullaby, whatever. Wakana. The blue-haired dude's up to something. Natsu versus Ezra. Bring it on. Mongolia. Sounds like Mongolia. So what they did became a big news story. Here we are with Lucy. Things are fairly colorful. Doki doki. All the other members of the baddies have been caught and arrested. Aragorn, the primary guy, was never caught. So that's setting him up for down the road. Gray, Ezra, Lucy, Natsu, and Happy. Genki. Papa. She stamps it with an L, Lucy. Buddy. 70,000 jewel a month. Gray, what are you doing in your underwear in her apartment? Beat him up, Lucy. Beat him up. He took his clothes off before he came there? Ore? Come on, I want to see Natsu versus... Yeah, here we go. Natsu versus Ezra. Bring it on. I want to see this. I want to see this. Choto. Gray, Natsu, and Ezra are the top 3 in Fairy Tail. I missed the comedy there, but it was a jab against the white-haired chick. Fairy Tail. I suspect it's kind of weird with my mic cutting out and there's going to be no sound and then sound and no sound. But at least it's but at least there's not going to be the static when I'm not talking. Soka. They were kids when they last battled. Minor voice crack there by me? I don't know. Oh, come on. I think Ezra's gonna win some points with this. Requip! It better be something good. Flame Express armor. Fire resistant. Oh boy, this is gonna be a hot episode. Happy, you are causing gambling. Happy's encouraging gambling, making money off of it. Ezra in that fire resistant outfit. Yes, 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 yes. Ezra has won some points. Lucy, you need to step it up, apparently, with the fan service. Sugoi. What happened? A female frog creature has them stop? Missionary from the National Council. "11 crimes. Ezra's under arrest." How dare you interrupt their fight? Up your nose. That was going to be such a good battle and fan service. Come on, give us a break. Let's say. Natsu is a tiny dragon under a cup, so he's constrained. Yeah, let Natsu give him a piece of their mind, his mind. Watch. They're the good guys. Come on. That's like any other superhero type good guy character getting the blame for the destruction of an area. National Council Fiore branch. Yeah, that's like any other whatever weird noise. Sagren? It's just a projection of him. He's in Era. He's up to something. Yeah, he's... that music. He's up to something. Somebody needed the blame. The leaders didn't want to bear it. She's the scapegoat. Don't tell the geezers about... old geezers about you know what. For both our sakes. He's a member of the council. Interesting mystery element. He got really close to her mouth with his face. Well, it was probably beside, but still. He doesn't want to risk anything that now that he's gotten as far as he is, so he's going to use intimidation tactics and blackmail. So what the heck is going on? What's the secret? What's the secret? And is she going to expose him? But in the self-same, probably expose her own fault. So she has the option to take him down with him. Look at that evil, smug look on that guy's face. Up your nose, buddy. You putty. Mate. So they're trialing her in court. Let Natsu out. You let him out. Oh, some other guy did. Oh, a guy pretended to be Natsu. He transformed himself to look like the guy. How'd the guild master know that he wasn't acting himself? Alright, so Natsu went after Ezra. So if he beats up the council, they're all in for it. Come on, I wanted a How is it the good guy's fault and the destruction is from the bad guys? And if you fight the bad guys, things are gonna get destroyed. And Natsu breaks in. No? Oh, yeah. He's taunting Ezra. He's pretending to be Ezra. Destroying trash. He just made himself look like an idiot. So now they're both going to be taken to a cell. So now they're going to have to save half of their members. Ezra's angry. That angle shot that Natsu has on her with her skirt like that. Not to mention, but it's just certain angles they do sometimes in the directing what angles are portrayed, and if it makes sense of the angle. He was there and her skirt was here and her legs were, you know. So now the blue-haired dude understands that Natsu is part of Fairy Tail. Did it just go? Oh, a symbolic arrest. Lucy was worried for nothing. That's kind of a weird comment. Maybe a second hint at the bond between them. Well, not really the bond, but the allusion towards a relationship. So Natsu's free. Ezra's free. Erza. Ezra versus Natsu. She punched him in the gut and he's done. Wow. It's a decent chick when you know she can kick your butt. What the heck's going on? Why'd the white hair... Why is everybody passing out? Okay, the proportion on that one guy's body was way messed up. Everybody got knocked out except the guild master, Mistogan. He took a quest paper and said he'll be back. Natsu's still asleep. They all woke up. Who the heck is Mistogan? Hey, no swearing. Strongest, possibly the strongest man in Fairy Tail. He puts everyone to sleep for some sort of reason, probably to hide his weakness. So the guild master's the only one who knows what he looks like. Except Laxus? Another candidate for the strongest member. Natsu wants a fight. Yeah, Ezra just kicked your butt. Oh, he's claiming to be stronger than Ezra. He's claiming to be the strongest, openly. Yep. Guildmaster just owned Natsu. Wow, so we got a bunch of people wanting the top title in Fairy Tail. That's interesting. Competition is a good thing. S-class quests. So they got 2 floors to the guild. They've always been on the first floor. The second floor is more elite jobs and quests. 5 people qualified. Ezra's one of them. And the other dudes we saw. Or I saw. Anthony. Lucy's kinda just in a pondering. Power rankings figured out. She returns home to Natsu working out in her bed with Happy. They're working out in her house. And she's just mad and had beaten him up. That's good to... I didn't get the first bit of that. They stole an S-class quest. Happy took it. Cat burglar, ha ha ha. 7 million jewels. They're not qualified. Okay, so if they manage to succeed, they think that the guildmaster will recognize them. Dozo. Save an island. The cursed island of Galuna. Not even for half of the fish. He just jumps out her window. They left the quest paper. Now it looks like she stole it. So she's all spazzy. She'll earn a Zodiac gate key. Oh, she's smiling. She's joining them. She got influenced by that. And they report the flyer's missing. The white-haired girl. Guildmaster's shocked. And I bet he suspects who it is. So here's the outro already. Very interesting. So next time we're going to see the quest of Natsu, Lucy, and Happy as they try and garner a better name for themselves among the rank in Fairy Tail. And probably join the elite on the second floor if they are recognized and succeed. Alright, so in advance, thank you very much for watching, and there's several things you can do to help me out. You can like the video, comment, subscribe, share, and all that cool stuff. And I guess I have to mention the Twitter now, but I think I'm not going to mention that all the time. It'll just be in the description, so. Alright, so let's see that teaser for the next episode. Come on. Lucy is behind on the fan service. Ezra is winning the fight. But we should have seen a full-fledged fight between Ezra and Natsu. That fire armor. Here's the teaser bit. Oh, they purposely plotted that Lucy would be influenced by it. Next episode, the Cursed Island. Alright, so next time we'll see the island. Or I'll see the island. You'll see the commentary and hear the commentary. So, thank you very much for watching. You'll see me next time. Take her cool.